Less than 5. And they're up in the first corner. Oh, we've got some carnage already. Get to the inside corner there. Chris is on his lid, but other than that, first through fourth are getting through fairly clean. As we come through, Bob. Oh, we got a battle down the middle between Bob and Ian. Carter out in front. Mr. Buchan with that glossy red paint job. Oh, went for the pass on the inside, just clipped the board and turtled. Back on his wheels, heading back out. So Carter out in front. Couple of second gap back to Bob, and a couple of second gap back to Al Noor. Good battle on the tracks between Al Noor and Bucket now. Oh, side by side down the straight. It's a drag race. Ian goes to the inside. Al Noor for the undercut. That was beautiful, guys. Well done. Good, clean drive in there. Great passing.
7 minutes left.
Back to the track itself. Big shout out again to Craig and the IROC team for putting together this absolutely gorgeous track. We got a couple of panoramic shots of it we'll be putting up on the website, but just an absolute spectacular job. Also, big shout out while I'm looking at him to John Sang, a moderator extraordinaire who keeps the insanity sane on RC Tech. Big appreciation there. Back to the racing. We've got Carter out front, followed by Bob, Al Noor, Ian, and Chris Sherwood.
Two minutes down, 6 to go. Adam Carter, our leader. Pulling a 2-second lead over second place Bob. Bob, who missed his first main event of the day, he hadn't shown up yet, but he's here for this one. So, Carter parked it. That lets Bob by. So, Bob was on his lid. Well, Carter made it by. So the lead swapped back and forth a few times here in this E-Main Go-Scale Stocks brought to us by CRC. So our pole sitter Bob running in second qualifier Carter has the lead. Currently 4 seconds between the top two cars. Then we've got Al Noor, Ian, and Chris running on the field. 5 cars started, 5 are racing. So Carter in the blue and white, going onto the straightaway now, has a 3.5 second lead over second place. Bob is running the orange and green in front of the driver's stand now. Then we've got Al Noor, Ian, and Chris. We're 4 minutes down. 4 minutes to go, just around halfway through this race, drivers. Seen lots of lead changes already. We'll see some more action, I'm sure. Second place spins out in the infield. That gives Carter some more breathing room. So Carter is now 7 seconds ahead of second place Bob. Ian Buchan running in third, then Al Noor and Chris running up the field.
3 minutes left.
So Carter has lapped up to and including third place. So just the first two cars on the lead lap. 5 down, 3 to go. Remember, no bump ups here. We're doing this all over again. Another round of mains. After this round is complete.
Fred pulled out of the dip. Everything like that.
Looks like Chris has some body damage, had some problems with the chicane. Everyone made it by fairly
2 minutes
clean.
left.
6 minutes down, 2 to go. Carter running away with this race. He qualified second, but he's showing how it can be done. So Chris needs some body work done on that car so it can make it on the track safely.
One minute left.
Okay, we got 30 seconds left in this race.
Hey, what happened to your gear or something? I stripped the spur, but I didn't realize that this happened. The screw came out, so when that let go, the spur started wobbling. I never even noticed that. So,
And that is race time.
Which? Yeah, it's an EBC car. Yeah, what's rocking my ear? But
Ball finishes in second, and our winner, Carter, rolls by the finish line.
Is that why Alex uses the road shop? Because the steel axle is like 60 grams, man. I think it's massive. It's a rotating mass, right? Yeah. So I have a Yokomo F1, and I was using that, and it's nice, but of course the screw came out. I was putting a new spur on it, and I'm trying to tighten it. It's like, hey, it's not tightening. It was completely loose. Yeah, that's alright. It happens.
.230 left.
Yokomo disc like the screw came out, and that's why it was garbage. I put the steel back in there.
2 minutes left.
You ready to stop this?
No, it's fine. Just remember though, the mic is live and there's no wire, so it'll connect to everything. If you spin it around, pick 4 spots. It's never fully centered, so 1, 2,
130 left.
Okay, everyone's completed their warm-up laps. It's time to get the grid set.
One minute left.
So we need our marshals to take their positions, and let's get this grid all set up. So pole sitter Gert takes P1.
45 seconds left.
John Ha, you take the second start grid position. There's red marks on the outside, yellow boards show where his position is.
30
Leave a
seconds.
spot for Matthew Moran.
Do we need water? I can send Elliot.
He's quickly doing some last second repairs to his car, broke it in the warm up. Avery takes P4.
15 seconds left.
Yilmaz, P5, and you're associated. John Bowker goes P6. Neil Johnson in his CRC with the new lowered pod. I'm jealous. You're starting in P7, and then Ian Dorsell, you're starting at the back.
Oh, I need to do it. That's that way you
I
get
know, but I'm usually pretty good, but I'm just
And Matt, you
double
take
checking
your
myself.
P3 on the grid. Okay. Where's those guys? So Gert on pole, John Haas starts second, Matthew Moran third, Avery fourth, Yilmaz fifth, John sixth, Neil seventh, and Ian starts in eighth. Why do we have 9 cars on the grid? Who did I not call? Robert Corey, you're not in this race. You are in the C main. This is the D main. That's why I kept on seeing you checking earlier.
I gotta check the weight because it's a fat pig now.
That's what we like to see, people who are ready early. Okay, now we've got our grid set. Although, Ian, you're starting 8th, not 9th? Okay, Marshall's ready, driver's ready, CRC 12 stock D main starts on the tone.
I don't know what's more embarrassing, showing up early for your heat or not showing up at all for your heat.
Gert, our pole sitter, leads the first lap. Yilmaz, Avery way up into 3rd place. Neil way up into 4th. John, Ian, John Ha, and Matthew rounds out the field. Gert on lap 2 already. Yilmaz, Avery, Neil, John, Ian, and Matthew rounds out the 2nd lap. 30 seconds into this race, 7.5 minutes to go.
Seven minutes left.
1 down, 7 to go. CRC 12 stock, D main number 1.
I'm not gonna start buying.
Caution the chicane, caution the chicane. It's clear. So Gert, our leader, followed by Avery, Yilmaz, John,
6 minutes
Neil,
left.
John Bowker, Ian, and Matthew. We're 2 down, 6 to go. Gert, our pole sitter, has a 3-second lead over Avery running in second. He's moved up the grid. Yilmaz is also moving up a few positions in this qualifying spot, running 4 seconds behind Avery. Then we've got Yilmaz, Neil, John Bowker, Ian, and Matthew Moran, who started in P3 to slid back to the back of the field with some early troubles. We'll be the one to watch, see if he can pick off a couple more spots during this race. We're 2.5 down, 5.5 left.
I was being sarcastic. Because when he came racing at the big hill, laughed at him when I saw how he was driving.
5 minutes left.
3 down, 5 to go.
No, man, don't come talking a shit. Walk the walk.
Our leader, 3-second lead over second place.
Don't talk the talk. Can't walk the walk. Go fuck yourself.
So Gert running the fluorescent orange and blue body up front. Avery running in second. He's got sort of white, I believe. John Hawes right on his tail. So Avery and John sitting right next to one another on the track. So John Hall running the white, Avery running right behind him in the red. Oh, Avery tangled.
4 minutes left.
So we're just over halfway through this race. Gert, John, Avery, Yilmaz, Neil, John, Matthew, and Ian are rounding out the field. Fastest lap of the race so far, turned by Matthew. Picked off one. We'll see if he can catch up to John. He's 1 second back. Now half second back. And looks like he makes it by. So Matthew making his way through the field. Moves his way up into
3
6th,
minutes
flips the
left.
corner, lets our leader Gert by, and has John Bowker right on his tail. Avery parks in the infield. That's going to cost. So Avery, broken car. He's out for this rest of this race.
I love it.
So very close battle between John and Matthew.
Fired up. I can see you loving it. You look like one.
6 down, 2 to go.
2 minutes left.
I love it so much. Yeah, if you don't kick tires, it really doesn't drive something. Typically not.
Closest race between John and Matthew, and Yilmaz is in there too. So three-way battle for 4th place between Yilmaz, John, and Matthew.
What's your next race, Alex? Good check, please. He could be up next for all you know.
Matt flips corner, lets John by. 7 down, 1 to go. This is the race to watch. The race for 4th place between Yilmaz, John, and Matthew. Yilmaz in the orange and yellow. John in the black and red, and Matthew in the white and red. And John Ha is a lap up and mixed up with those guys. "30 seconds left." So Gert, our leader, way ahead of 2nd place John, is right on the tail of this battle for 4th place with only 15 seconds left. He's got to get it done, and it's going to get done.
Say $200 to save $10
For a run.
And John and Matthew, you both did not make the line. Your race is over.
3 cents.
Waiting on everyone else to finish their race.
I'm not saying nothing.
Gert wins it, and that's a race.
Race number 22 and race number 31 or 30. 31, yeah, 31. I got all the time in the world, Dad.
Race 22 and 31.
Yeah.
Yeah, Alex, have
You
a
got
time yet?
you should have 3 more races.
Series C 12 stock C-Main up now.
Mini race. I already have 2 mini.
I thought there was 3 races.
Yeah, I already raced mini 2 times. Yeah. And some in B main is over 2.
2:30 left.
Yeah, one. I got one left. Yeah, I said mini. I said skills class.
Right, but you just told me you raced 3 minutes already.
No, I raced 2 minis. This is the last mini.
That's 2 races left.
Yeah. What are I doing? I will do that.
Thanks, buddy. Say thank you, dude. That's a good run, though.
Yeah.
I will.
2 minutes left.
So it wasn't my fault in the first trip. But the thing ripped out.
That is correct.
You?
$130 left.
Okay, done. Yeah, I got
My scissors.
Okay, everyone's warmed up, everyone's checked. It's time to set the grid. Craig Shepard, you're starting P1. Nick Vandetti, P2. Brent Wendy,
1 minute
P3.
left.
Stephen Healy, P4. He's got our marshals in position. Glenn Armstrong starting at P5. Rob Fantetti, P6. Daryl Jones,
Pay attention to your
P7.
races, I can't.
45 seconds left.
Craig Shepard is starting on pole. Nick Fantetti, P2. Brent Wendy, P3. Stephen
30
Haley,
seconds left.
Yeah,
P4.
we charge it just
Then Glenn Armstrong is starting in P5. Rob Fantetti is starting in P6. Daryl Jones starting in P7. Paul Gucci starting in
15
P8.
seconds left.
Rob McQuarrie, you're in this race, not the last race, starting in P9. And then Sean Zweers starting on the bubble. So one car per red line. Last 2 cars are starting ahead of where they're supposed to be. There we go.
what happened?
Okay. Looks like we've got our marshals are in their positions. Grid look good, guys. Marshall's ready. Driver's ready. Searcy 12th stock. C main at number 1 goes on the tone. Big carnage in turn 1. Big carnage in turn 1 on the first lap, but they've sorted themselves out now.
I know, I was like, oh, this is awesome, right? I could race.
Todd Mason, you have not reported for tech. You're up next. So Todd Mason, you are being reminded that it's time for you to make your way through tech.